12.
Welcome, everyone. And now, a look at the upcoming schedule for the 76ers. On Saturday, they'll be facing LaMelo Ball and the Charlotte Hornets. Then on Monday, they'll be matching up with Paolo Banchero and the Orlando Magic.
And you know for that matchup with Washington, it's going to be game number 4 for them during the start of this NBA campaign. They'll want to get off to a hot start to the year.
Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. In the backcourt, we'll see Maxey and Edgecombe. Paul George is out there with Walker. And it's Embiid in at the 5 spot. And for the Celtics, the wing pairing, it's White and Brown. Tatum out there with G. And it's Houdini at the point guard.
And how about making a play for his teammate there? And it's going to show in his all-around game.
And here.
And inside the locker room, everyone trying to lock in, get mentally ready for another hard-fought NBA battle. Welcome, everyone, to a new season of the NBA. I'm sure you're as excited as all of us at 2K Sports are as we get ready to start the season in style. And tonight, we've got the start of a fresh season. But we know the focus for both of these teams is to come out strong today.
Yeah, for the first handful of games, you just want to play hard and build some chemistry. Get more comfortable with your teammates while also learning their tendencies and preferences.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Philadelphia 76ers. Maxey and Edgecombe man the backcourt. George out there with Walker. And it's Embiid in at the 5 spot. Shot clock at 2. And get the rebound. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Oh my. What a display of effort.
That's his bread and butter, right? Chasing down the boards.
And he showed you great timing as well. Offensive rebound, one of his specialties.
Here's Houdini. That falls. Nice feed that time from Tatum.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Outside Maxey. Back to Walker. Embiid with it. Walker draws the double. Shoots from the baseline. Walker, great positioning on the putback.
He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read.
And it's going to be out of bounds. Boston will have another go.
I love it. Nice activity defensively. Getting in there to disrupt the pass.
Outside, Brown. Back to White. Nice ball movement by Boston.
Tough to score an Embiid with that combination of length and agility.
No good with a layup. George against Brown. George passes to Walker. Here's Edgecombe. There's the triple. The shot, no good.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
White, good.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give them credit for finding a weakness there.
Well, with that kind of success, I imagine they'll continue to be aggressive inside.
Here's Edgecombe. And the shot falls short that time.
That's 20% now from the field. What a cold start.
Here's Brown. There's the three. Gets the three to fall. Houdini's got 6.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Walker, screen on White. Pass to Walker. Now here's Embiid. Defense right on him. To the middle. So far, Grant, we've seen some encouraging intangibles from VJ Edgecombe.
Yeah, you know, he reminds me of Victor Oladipo or even a Dwayne Wade physically. Just an explosive athlete. And I love the way he uses that strength and quickness at the defensive end of the floor. Two shots. That's on the first.
First one falls for him. All right, guys, we're lucky to have Shams Charania joining us now. Our 2K insider calling in with a story. What do you got, Shams?
Well, the Sixers are one of the more high-variance teams in the league. With their star veterans in PG and Embiid fully healthy, they have a chance to win the East. Without, they'll need to lean heavily on their promising young players.
They are plenty talented. Thank you, Shams. Both shots good from the strike. And last season, Grant, the sale of the Celtics franchise for $6.1 billion. It seemed like a lot at the time.
Well, yeah, that was until the Lakers sale hit 11 digits last summer, BA. But in both cases, basketball decision-making doesn't change right away. In the case of the Celtics, the governorship doesn't transfer until 2028.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Joe Mazzulla. We talked about the strategy tonight, particularly against Joel Embiid. He said, quote, "I told my guys to get as physical as they want," adding, "He's not a guy you can guard gently. He demands that you get aggressive." Hopefully that assertive defense gets coach the results he's looking for. Back to you.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. George outside from the arc. He drains out one after 2 misses. Now 1 for 3.
And you see Paul George right there not backing down at all, coming right back with a 3 of his own.
And down it goes. Dunked it through off a beautiful setup.
They played with fantastic energy from the opening tip.
Yeah, they've just been the better team. They've been more aggressive, which is why they hold a double-digit lead.
Well, it's always nice to head up to the connected cam to get another angle of these big plays, courtesy of AT&T. So Nick Nurse has decided to call a timeout here. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Leaderboard. Last year, you really had to protect the ball against these teams. 5th best, Philadelphia.
And this is a team that takes great pride in being aggressive on the defensive end. They take good risks and know when to go after opportunities for steals.
So it's Philadelphia now, trailing by 10. George outside. Here's Edgecombe. He's guarded by White, and Edgecombe gets it to go.
Yeah, we know Edgecombe has the athleticism to get through that inside resistance, but the control is also impressive.
Pass to Houdini. Jacks up a three. And again, Boston with the triple.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Maxey passes to Walker. Here's Edgecombe. Embiid, a screen on White. Here's Edgecombe.
Really tough quarter for him shooting the basketball.
Tatum passes to Houdini. And here's White. And Boston again with a bucket.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
Pass to Embiid.
Personal foul.
And you got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
Yeah, good offense comes from great defense. This lead is only getting stronger with plays like that.
Maxey feeling it out a bit. Now George, defended by Brown. 6 to shoot. George against Brown. George, good. George has got 5.
Well, the defense is going to try to shut down certain things, but it's impossible to deny everything. That's a skilled play right there.
Pass to G. Here's Houdini. Launches a 3. And again, Boston with the triple.
And he's carried them this quarter. A dominant offensive stretch.
Maxey with a screen on White. Here's Edgecombe. Lays it up and banks it in. 6 points for him.
Yeah, whenever Edgecombe sees a lane, he's going to take advantage.
And so Joe Mazzulla decides to call a timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. And Tim, after a rough season, the Sixers with some lottery luck last May.
Yeah, there was a good chance their draft pick would convey to OKC if it didn't stay in the bottom 6. Instead, they moved up to 3rd, and they were able to draft B.J. Edgecombe, who could be a difference maker.
Checked in for Jason Tatum, and Anthony Simons subbed in for Derek White. Pass to Houdini. Outside, Brown. Clock at 6. To the left wing. 19-footer. G, no good. 76ers trail by 12. Walker attacking. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Well, to stop him, you have to get better rim protection than that.
Dini, pass to Simons. From the wing. No good.
And he can't let that get to him. He should have made it, but he's got to focus on the next one.
And here's Maxey outside. Offensive rebound.
Playing from behind, it's amazing he chose a dunk with that high a difficulty rating.
Yeah, no question. That was a stellar move with plenty of swagger. Brown looking around. Pass to G. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
And how about the work they've done inside, just owning the paint so far?
And the first one at the line is good. And with players now able to earn money at the collegiate level, what does that do for the NBA legs?
Well, I do think overall it's a good thing. As a former college athlete myself, I love to see these guys get rewarded, and possibly you get to the league, you're a little bit more polished and grown up.
Bottom line is you may have made some money, but when you have a chance to play against the best of the best, that's why you go pro.
There's nothing like it.
Brown against George. Pass to Maxey. 5 on the clock. G with a rebound. G's got 4 rebounds now. And it's Houdini missing. And Walker's got the ball here for Philadelphia. It's a 10-point game. George passes to Embiid. High post. Boston pulls it in.
Well, he usually brings rain from there, but not this time.
Pass to Walsh. Here's G. Maxey covering. Here's G. Goes up and lays it in. Nice and easy. G's got 10 points.
He's going off this quarter. A huge reason why this team is on top.
So Nick Nurse has decided to call timeout here. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here.
Oh yeah, I remember you. Always doubted on the kid. What they tend to do. It turns on motivation. What they said to you. Hey man, all day. It's the price that you pay. In the Hall of Fame. Can't get like this. It's gonna take patience. Work constant. Check up steady maintenance. You might lose homies. You might fake friends. Thought you get it in a year. It might take 10. The realest always comes to surface. Do you know your purpose? Oh yeah, I remember you. Always doubted on the kid. What they tend to do. It turns on motivation. What they said to you. Hey man, all day. It's the price that you pay. In the Hall of Fame. Can't get like this. It's gonna take patience. Work constant. Check up steady maintenance. You might lose homies. You might fake friends. Thought you get it in a year. It might take 10. The realest always comes to surface. Do you know your purpose? Oh yeah, I remember you. Always doubted on the kid.
And now a look at last season's most proficient free throw shooters. 5th, Anthony Simons.
Very steady at the line. He's a guy who isn't rattled easily, and that shows in his free throw shooting numbers.
'76ers trail by 12. To the paint. Ooh, they pick off the pass. It's an even 3-on-3 break. And that one is stopped right through.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
So far, a great game plan and great execution, but we still have a long way to go.
Come on, B.A. He sure can rise.
Graham, that's as good as it gets. One of the best in the league. Down low. Deflects the pass. Up top, McCain. Pass to Walker. Now here's Drummond. Good. And It's Walker who picks up the assist. Drummond's got his second basket on the night.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Here's Houdini. Boston again with the bucket.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there.
Outside Walker. From 13. Can't get it. Now 3 of 4. Boston leading by 12. Here's Houdini. A long distance 3 is buried. Houdini's got 17 points.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
It's Walker on the wing. We've got 1:13 left in the first. His fourth make in 5 tries. Solid start for him. And the Celtics in possession here. Outside, Brown. Pass to Houdini. Fires the 3. Out of bounds. It'll be Philadelphia's ball. Here's McCain. No made baskets yet. There's 39 seconds left in the opening quarter. To the inside. Walsh can't get it to go. 76ers trail by 13. Here's Grimes. G with a rebound. On the wing, Simons. Covered by Grimes. Here's Houdini. He's got 17. Shot clock at 6. From deep. Not going to go that time. And so it's Boston in command with a 13-point lead at the end of the quarter. And they've got a comfortable lead in large part due to their three-point shooting. And don't go far. We'll be right back. Welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And guys, we've seen the Celtics really take control here.
We all know good ball movement is what most coaches harp on, and their passing's been excellent so far.
Well, that's just great chemistry offensively. Everybody playing for one another and trusting each other. It's beautiful to watch.
Their backcourt, Pritchard and White. Then there's Jason Tatum. And it's Kata in its center. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Celtics.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. The Sixers are trying to pull it all together. Joel Embiid said, we still can compete for a championship, but this is going to take time. We have a lot of talent, but we still have to go out and actually do it. It's just hard. We've got a pretty good chance to accomplish something. Back to you.
It's all about health. All right, Allie. Thanks a lot. Here's the 3. Walsh can't get it to go. 76ers trail by 14. How about the motor of Tyrese Maxey, Tim? He just does not quit ever.
He's one of those guys who tracks the most miles run during games. Maxey probably wears out his shoes faster than anyone. Sharp turns, hard cuts. He's always on the move.
Left side, White. Here's Walsh. 5 points in the game. There's Tatum with the 3. And that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
Hard to win games when you allow clean looks from the perimeter.
Maxey with it. Pritchard picks him up. Oubre can't hit. Boston leading by 17. Pass to Walsh. And he knocks it down. He's 3 of 5 now from the floor. The 76ers have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. There's a screen. And here's Maxey outside. It's hauled in by White. For Boston, they've gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. Outside Tatum. Fires from deep. It's hauled in by the Sixers. And at home for the next game, it'll be Charlotte pulling in to face them. That'll be the first of 2 games on their home court. And Oubre gets it to go.
He made the most of that opening, teaching the defense a lesson.
Boston's gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter in the second so far. Tatum passes to White. Tatum against Oubre. Puts up a 3. The kick out to White. Let's go with a 3. Count it. All 3 of his attempts have gone in.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Maxey passes to Embiid. And here's Grimes. Embiid, a screen on White. The kick out to Maxey. And the layup is good.
Well, that's a nice finish that time by Maxey inside, making full use of his exceptional agility and athleticism.
White on the wing, covered by Grimes. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. Here's a look at what's coming up for Boston. On Friday, they'll be matching up against Karl Anthony Towns and the New York Knicks. And then Sunday, they'll be taking on Cade Cunningham and the Detroit Pistons.
The road is never the highlight of your schedule for any team. But for these guys, it is a chance to go out there, test themselves, and see how well they gel outside of home court. It could be a very valuable experience.
And he'll take a trip to the line for 2. Clearly got fouled on that shot.
A few guys get to the line the way Embiid does.
Tim, these recent injuries robbing Embiid of prime years. 7 straight All-Star appearances up to 2025.
Yeah, B.A., for a player his size that moves as quickly as he does, it seems like it put a tremendous amount of strain on those lower extremities. It's a common theme in this league.
That free throw no good. So Grant, offense is trying to stretch the D to the breaking point. But it goes beyond just three-point shooting.
Yeah, there's how you position on the perimeter. But, you know, then you also want that vertical spacing, too, where you have a lob threat at the rim.
That one misses.
Well, there's just so much to love about Joel Embiid. Obviously, the power is there, but so is the skill. He can really shoot it, and it's why he's been an MVP in this league.
Now Maxey. Pass to Embiid. Now here's Grimes. Good work defensively by White.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Here's Brown. Back to White. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Yeah, we've seen Brown take strides as a playmaker out of the pick and roll.
And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for the 76ers. Trailing by 19. So Nick Nurse has decided to call timeout here. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over.
Hey, Boston, let's get going on for Celtics Entertainment. Hey, Boston, let's get going on for Celtics Entertainment.
top scorers stack up on the 2K leaderboard. 5th, Jason Tatum.
This is a guy who never took a night off. You look at his numbers, and you know that he put in a tremendous effort every single game.
Oubre against Brown. Oubre passes to Barlow. Here's Grimes. The Sixers again can't hit.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
76ers trail by 19. Pass to Barlow. Back to Oubre. Inside. Oh, deflected. And no good, trying to use the glass.
And what a great look, but an even better contest. That's how you shut down the painted area.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Maxey passes to Embiid. Sinks that one after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
I love the confidence Embiid plays with, especially this close to the rim.
Outside, Brown. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
You better be careful now. That's 2 on him, and the last thing you want to see is for him to pick up his 3rd before the half ends.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Drummond's checked in for Joel Embiid. Walker comes in for Barlow. George, he's checked in for Oubre. And it's Edgecombe in for Grimes. Pass to Drummond. It's stolen away. And here's Brown. Here's Houdini. 20 points for him. To the paint. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Walker. Just 5 to shoot. Houdini. No good on the quick 3.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Outside Walker. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now. Boston leading by 18. Pass to G. Puts it up from 12. And he gets the friendly roll as that one goes. G's got 12.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he can taste a win right now, just trying to close it out.
And stolen by Brown. Hits a 3-on-3 fast break. Pass to Houdini. Poke loose. Outside Tatum. To the middle. Fast break, Philadelphia. Here's George. And there's the whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That one on White.
Well, Paul George understands how to draw contact on his way to the rim. He earns a trip to the line.
In a lot of ways, Paul George has been the prototype of the modern swingman, Grant.
Yeah, 6'8", and with his versatile skill set, plug and play on any team. But health has been a challenge as of late. Now in his mid-30s, can he maintain that elite level?
First free throw is good. And at his peak, Paul George averaged 7 free throw attempts per game. Tim, that number has seen a precipitous decline.
Well, in particular, the last few seasons, and I think with his injury concerns, PA, you understand him being less inclined to hunt contact.
George hits them both. All right, Legs, when it comes to rim protection, other than Victor Wembanyama, who's at the top of your list?
Well, certainly his fellow countryman Rudy Gobert would be up there, but I also like guys like Jaren Jackson Jr. and Evan Mobley because I like guys who combine shot blocking with mobility on the perimeter.
Such an influx of great talent with size in the NBA right now.
Great list of young guys who can do both. And it's been a tough game for him with his shooting. Fortunately, the rest of the team has picked him up, and they have the lead.
There's a screen. Outside Maxey. 6 on the shot clock. three is up. And at 7 attempts, he's drained 3.
And after a scoreless first quarter, he's finding his offense.
Down low. George with a steal. Pass to Maxey. Here's Edgecombe. Walker, a screen on White. Here's Edgecombe. He's guarded by White. 4 on the clock. And here's Maxey outside. Knocks it loose.
What a contest. That looked like it guaranteed buckets.
And the basket by Houdini. Houdini's got 6 in the quarter.
And a big reason they have this lead is the way he's shooting the ball.
Outside Maxey. Pass to Drummond. Here's Walker. Oh,
out of my way.
Did you guys see that? What an insane slam.
Man, you got to have some hang time to pull that off. White, the pass to Houdini. No good on the 3. And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for the 76ers. It's a 16-point game. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
And that level of activity by Maxey makes him a really tough guy.
This is his first trip to the free throw line tonight.
Maxey, 2 shots.
That free throw's good for Maxey.
And give them credit for making a more concerted effort to get to the line this quarter.
Free throw's good from Maxey.
And that's about what we expect. He's been excellent from the line tonight.
Outside White. Pass to G. 1:33 left in the first half. The shot's good. G's got 14.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
And they are just breaking the will of their opponent.
Walker for 3. Houdini grabs a board. Houdini's got 4 rebounds in the game. Launches it. Brown can't hit.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's the shot he typically makes.
Up top, Maxey. 9 points in the game. Pass to George. Philadelphia moving it around. The kick out to Maxey. Good, and it's Walker who picks up the assist. He's got 12.
Well, they're still losing, but it's not because of him. He's been lights out this quarter.
Here's Houdini. A deep 3. Can't get it to drop. And here are the 76ers. They're on a 16-7 run. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to George. The 3 from Edgecombe. Boston pulls it in. He's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Tatum. Oh, Tatum taking flight.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. And he lobs it up top.
I would imagine it's nearly impossible to not get fired up after that play.
Grant, check these guys out on the bench. Their reaction says it all. They are fired up. And so it's Boston in a good situation, up by 13 points to close the quarter. How about the way they've attacked the paint? This throwback approach is paying off. And Allie LaForce has something for us on the sidelines. Hey, Allie.
Well, Jason, you hold the lead going into halftime. What's been your advantage so far?
For most of the half, we were really good defensively. We let our foot off the gas a little bit, so we got to do a better job.
Keep the pedal to the metal, guys.
Thanks, Allie. After the break, we'll see you right back here to begin quarter number 3.
Please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drum roll, please. There has been a shot.
Come one, come all. The 2K halftime is here, and so's our breakdown of the upcoming schedule. Let's check it out.
You look at the Celtics, starting the season with a little home cooking. Put you in a good mood and get you ready to hit the road after that.
Those home fixins. And getting back to our current contest, very impressive first half performance for the Celtics.
I've got to admit, even when these guys are covered, they make the shots. Yeah, you like to say close out on the shooters and make them earn their points aside. But even if that were tried, I don't think it will play out that way.
And that is going to do it for us. Let's get back to some second half action with Brian Anderson and company.
The second half upon us. We'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Here's Edgecombe. Second half underway. Here's who Nick Nurse has got on the floor. Maxey and Edgecombe man the backcourt. Joel Embiid is out there with Walker. And it's George in at the small forward position. Celtics lead by 13. Now here's White. Right wing. Here's Houdini. Up again. It's good on the putback.
Oh, phenomenal hustle. He has a knack for those balls.
Man, he is tenacious when that ball goes up. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, Brian. Joel Embiid is trying to stay on the court. And to that end, he's lost weight and he's embraced wearing a knee brace. He said, it's the right thing to do, giving me this support for the rest of my career. It may not look as good as it used to, with the jab or the pull-up and all of that stuff, but it'll still work. Back to you, Brian.
Trying to stay healthy. Thanks a lot, Allie. And it's Maxey missing. For Boston, they've got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
And that's exactly the type of pass we expect from a guy with his vision.
Pass to Edgecombe. George in the post, defended by Brown. Out to the wing. Walker for 3. Rebounded by the Celtics. G's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Houdini, pass to Brown. Pass to G. 6 to shoot. Goes up on the baseline. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops. 18 points for G.
They're making it look easy out there, just having fun.
It's a great game plan, and it's great execution. They've really been in the zone.
It's picked off. And here's Tatum. Give him 8. Left side right. Pass to Tatum. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. You know, Grant, for all his competitive nature, Tatum has a pretty calm demeanor. You appreciate that?
Yes, indeed. As a team leader, a father, a role model, and a professional, you can't ask for much better than Jason Tatum. He is the real deal.
That one's off. And obviously, we know so many kids dream of being a professional athlete. But when did that become a real goal of yours, Legs?
Well, B.A., honestly, about the age of 8, I thought I was headed for the major leagues. That all changed with a 7-inch growth spurt in one school year. Decided to try basketball for the first time, and man, am I glad I did.
And he's good on the second.
Just money from the line. Tatum knows the importance of making free throws.
So Nick Nurse has decided to call timeout here. He'll take the opportunity to regroup.
And the other team is running all over them right now.
Yeah, no choice there but to burn a timeout. You've got to talk it over, regroup, and hope your opponent cools off a little bit.
Leaderboard. Here's a view of which teams last year got after it with their shot blocking. Fifth best, Boston.
And last year, their rim protection was unbelievable. Teams actually turned down shots in the lane.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Here's Edgecombe. He's guarded by White. Embiid's got space. The Sixers with another miss.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game is going.
Count it.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And they just keep building out this lead. With each made basket, their confidence increases.
Walker, a screen on Brown. Brown against George. Just 5 on the clock. Maxey passes to Embiid. No good, off the front rim.
Things have been a little bumpy coming into the second half. Straight misses.
And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line. Boston shooting their 5th free throw of the game here.
Shooting 1.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. Maxey passes to Embiid. Oh, he picked him clean. To the inside. It's stolen. Tatum with a steal. Good. That's his 5th bucket in 9 attempts.
Everything is dropping for them. Just a terrific third period run.
Well, whatever they talked about at halftime, it's working now.
Now here's Embiid. Tight defense on him to stop the drought.
And it just feels like his poor shooting has been contagious to his entire team as they find themselves trailing.
Tatum passes to Brown. Here's G. Good. And Brown gets the assist. 23 points for G.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
Outside Walker. Back to Maxey. Pass to Edgecombe. Shot clock at 5. G with a rebound.
They are really struggling to stop this run.
They just need a spark. This is when your leaders have to step up.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Now here's Maxey. Wide open. And he gets the jumper to drop. Maxey's got 14.
Well, Maxey likes when the pace picks up, and you saw it right there. No hesitation on that catch and shoot.
Houdini, pass to Brown. Pass to G. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Boston.
Well, the defense looks helpless trying to contain them in the open floor, and they've continued to exploit this advantage.
And I'd say offensive rebounding has also been a big factor as well. And not just getting the boards, but more importantly, converting those into second chance points.
George feels it out a bit. Pass to Walker. And here's Embiid. Takes a three. Yes! Great play by Walker to set it up. 5 points in the game.
That's great range. Joel Embiid has never been afraid to shoot the three if it's given to him.
Tatum passes to G. Right side White. Here's G. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. G's got 13 points now in the quarter. And Maxi's got the ball here for the 76ers. Pass to Edgecombe. Back to Maxey. And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession. Outside Walker. Launches it from deep. Another three for Philadelphia.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Tatum passes to G. This one for three. Walker pulls down the board. Walker's got rebound number 8 now. Here's Edgecombe. He has 6. For three, Maxey. Hauled in by Brown.
After making 2 threes in the first half, the defense has really tightened up on him here, and he's yet to hit one in the second.
These defenders really need to man up, particularly in the lane.
George outside. Pass to Embiid. Here's Maxey for three. That shot off.
Well, it's not only been a rough quarter for him, but he's actually had a negative impact on his team's overall performance.
Walker passes to Maxey. He makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Yeah, and leaving no doubt. Edgecombe just flies to the rim.
Pass to Houdini. Back to White. Nice ball movement by Boston. Here's G. Denied. He sends it right off the glass. Here's Walker. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. That one on Tatum.
Good whistle there.
At the line for the 76ers, Walker.
Shoot 2.
And he knocks down the first one. So it's both teams making substitutions here. And both free throws good for Walker. Boston's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Pritchard against McCain. Oh, got a piece of it. All alone on the break. Pritchard against Drummond. Pass to Walker. Up top of Kane. Still no points. And here we go. The Celtics on the run. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Man, the defender really went after him.
Boston shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts of the game.
2.
And he drops the first. And so he makes both from the line.
And they've been so much more aggressive drawing the whistle here in the second half.
They set the pick. Outside Walker. The teardrop. Got a piece of it. And so it looks like it'll be Philadelphia ball. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Grimes. Boston pulls it in.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Out of bounds, it'll go to the Sixers. And for Philadelphia, they're shooting the ball at 43% from the field. Walker, a screen on Simons. To the paint. And it's Walker. That time on the assist from Edgecombe. Walker's got 7 points here in the quarter.
Well, he's not the reason they're down right now. He has played smart, efficient basketball.
On the wing, Simons. Again, the miss by Boston. And Walker's got the ball here for Philadelphia. Outside McCain. Pass to Edgecombe. Here's Walker, defended by Pritchard. Nice shot by Walker. Walker's got 23 points.
A point-blank range. That is too easy.
Pritchard surviving the D. 1:36 left in the third. Clock at 6. Here's G. Gets it to fall from the right block. G's got 17 points here in the second half.
And that is killer instinct, just continuing to pile it on.
Here's Edgecombe. He's covered by Simons. Outside Walker. Boston pulls it in. G's got rebound number 15 here tonight. Simons passes to Pritchard. Here's Queta. Walker covering. Queta gets the bucket.
Hardwood is your friend. He used it to his advantage there.
There's 45 seconds left in the third. Pass to Walker. Here's Edgecombe. He's covered by Simons. Here's Walker. Got a hand on it. And they're running. Moving it up.
Look out below.
And he dunks it down.
I mean, he's just so electric. Simons putting on a show.
And thanks to AT&T for a great look at that dunk on their connected cam. Outside McCain.
Boston foul. Walsh. First personal foul. Second team foul.
So it's Philadelphia now.
He's been tremendous at corralling misses all night long.
His effort has been there since the opening tip. He is leading the way by example.
And so it's the Boston Celtics building a mountain of a lead, up 31 points as this quarter concludes. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. We'll be back in a moment. performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And the Celtics shooting an efficient 64%. Excellent. We've got Jason Tatum, and it's Simons in at the 2. That's the Boston 5. And there's the lob. Stolen by Drummond. Here's Grimes. And the shot's good. Grimes has got his first points of the night.
You know, one thing about Maxey is that he always is looking for an outlet.
Here's Houdini. Maxey covering. And it's Houdini missing. And the 76ers shooting an average of 43% from the floor. Maxey passes to Oubre. And there's the screen. Here's Barlow. Oh, nice one-handed slam right there.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, and absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Simons outside. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's going to be on Quentin Grimes.
Well, and Anthony Simons puts up big scoring numbers, so for him it's really about playing a lot of confidence and shooting it with consistency.
For 2 shots.
2 shots. Relax on the first.
He's off on the first. No doubt, Anthony Simons has shown he can be a 20-point-per-game scorer in this league.
Yeah, the shooting is great. He's a natural at finding his shot, but he'll be targeted at the other end. That's where he's got to improve.
He hits the second from the line. And you think of players who heat up in a hurry, you got to include Anthony Simons, Tim.
Well, Brian, he's just a bucket getter. He can pull up from any distance and with the elevation to do a little damage inside as well.
They're enjoying a sizable lead.
And what I like, B.A., they haven't stopped pressing the issue.
Well, he was torching them from deep in the first half, but he has not made one here in the second.
Outside Oubre. Well, Tim, with the new CBA, we're likely to see a lot more multi-team trading just to make money.
Yeah, BA, it's more complicated than ever to trade guys straight up. So now teams have to find ways to make moves that involve bringing in an extra team to absorb salaries.
Those puzzle pieces just got a lot more complicated.
So hard to figure it out.
Boston has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Outside Tatum. Here's Houdini. From deep three-point range. Boston no good that time either. Here's Barlow. Outside Maxey. Pass to Oubre. Inside. It's stolen by Tatum. And Boston pushing it up now. And finished off by Tatum.
That's good hustle. Tatum beating several guys up the floor, putting himself in a position to contribute.
The 76ers have gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. Here's Maxey. It's Grimes on the wing, hounded by Tatum. Shot clock at 6. Drummond with the bucket.
Yeah, I love that. He comes off the pick and takes it right to the hole.
The Celtics have gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. The 3. And it's Houdini missing.
It's been an ugly quarter for him. Trying to shoot his way out of it. Might be time to work on the playmaking skills.
Oubre against Tatum. Tipped. And they're on the break. Here's Houdini. Off target from outside.
And I don't think that's the shot they wanted him to take right now. He's not exactly on fire.
Barlow passes to Maxey. And you look around the league, 30 different organizations, each with their own cultures. What did you look for as a player, Greg?
Well, you know, BA, winning always comes first. But after that, you're looking at resources and how they care for their players. That's where teams are trying to separate themselves these days.
Tatum passes to Queta. 4 on the clock. Here's Houdini. Boston again missing. Here's Philadelphia. They're on an 11-3 run. Outside Oubre. Lets it go from deep. It's rebounded by Walsh. Celtics lead by 23. Three-pointer. And it's Houdini missing.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Pass to Maxey. Beyond the arc. Offensive board. Drummond. Oh, misses the dunk.
That is a rarity. When he takes flight, he usually hammers it home.
Here's Houdini. Back to Tatum. Fires the three. Here's Queta. And that one good.
That's just a smart play right there. The right pass to a ready shooter.
The 76ers have gotten 5 shots out of 9 to go in this fourth. Here's Maxey. Philadelphia with another miss.
Yeah, he's really scrambling to keep them in this game. Gotta respect that hustle.
Simons outside. One question facing the league here, Tim. How do you make the All-Star game more competitive?
Well, BA, the tournament structure seemed to help a bit, but until just a competitive mentality around the game changes, I think the only thing you can do is maybe up the ante as far as prize money. I do think that did seem to matter for the NBA Cup.
Having done a few of those games, care factor's low. They could improve on that.
I completely agreed. It seemed to matter a lot more back when I played.
Barlow passes to Maxey. Outside Grimes. Drummond double-teamed. 5 to shoot. Late clock. The Sixers need to put one up here for 3. Maxey. Another miss by Maxey.
Well, his three-pointer just hasn't been there in the second half.
Here's Tatum. Pass to Walsh. Down low. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Queta's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, he led his teammate and hit him in stride. You really can't do it any better than that.
Outside Grimes. And here's Maxey outside. Tatum pulls it in. Tatum's got 8 rebounds in the game.
How many shots has he missed this quarter? Might be time to find offense elsewhere. Sometimes it's just not your night. Fortunately, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Oh, nice shot by Grimes.
Willing passers, unselfish play. You have to appreciate this kind of offense.
They've done a great job of moving the ball tonight.
Yeah, BA, keeping everybody involved keeps everyone engaged.
And it's Houdini missing. For Philadelphia, they've gone just 6 of 14 in this final quarter. Barlow passes to Maxey. Tatum against Oubre. To the middle. Drummond. Boston pulls it in. Queta's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Simons. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Okay, Legs, I'm making you commissioner of the league for a day. You get one rule change. What is it?
I think we have to look at a time limit on some of these replays. I know we want to get them right, but for me, if you're taking that long, it can disrupt the rhythm of the game.
Totally agree. The first free throw is good, and the 76ers will have a different look here. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Drummond. Walker comes in for Barlow. Paul George, he's checked in for Oubre, and it's Edgecombe in for Grimes. So he hits both. Well, the 76ers shooting right around 40% since the beginning of the fourth quarter. Walker sets a screen. It's George on the wing. Maxey against Pritchard. That one goes in.
Ooh, a high motor in close to the rim. Maxey finding a window and converting.
Maxey against Pritchard to the paint. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Well, for what he lacks in height, he more than makes up for it with his bounce.
Maxey against Pritchard. It's tipped. Down low. Here's Simon. Down it goes. Jam that one home.
Man, now look at that elevation from Simons.
The 76ers have gotten 7 of 16 attempts to drop since the start of the fourth. George outside. Screen by Embiid. They get it back. Here's Walker. And the layup is good off the glass. Walker's got 11 in the second half.
Have to take care of the defensive boards better than that.
Well, you see this all too often. The effort has to be there first.
Here's Simons. Goes back up. Garza's shot is good.
And there he is. I mean, attacking the boards, converting off the misses. I mean, trying to do everything he can to secure this W.
And regardless of the big lead, he just doesn't slow down.
Fires from 14. And it's Maxey missing. And it's Simons with the ball for Boston. There's a minute 40 left in the game. Here's Pritchard. Rebound by the 76ers. Walker's got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Celtics.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
It's just the start of this season series with 3 games left between them, but it must feel great to take the first meeting.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for G.
Well, offensively, he was about as locked in as you can be, and his team continued to find him.
Hits a three-pointer.
And you got to appreciate the competitive fire on display. It's almost like George says, you make one on me, I'm coming back at you for revenge.
Pritchard, the pass to Gonzalez. Here's Garza. Embiid covers. There's Simons with a 3. Walker pulls down the board.
You have to defend the three-point line. They got lucky he missed that one.
Pritchard against Maxey. Yep, that one goes.
And where was this type of effort earlier in the game? Unfortunately, this run will be all for nothing.
Well, they have finally found something that's working, but it's against a defense that clearly has led up since they have the lead.
So we see the Celtics taking the W here, showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
I'll tell you what, give it up for their fans. They love to watch this team dominate. You best believe they're all going home happy tonight.
All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
And we look forward to
Thank you. I'm here with Jason Tatum. And Jason, congratulations on the win. What did you like about this team's performance tonight?
Our toughness. And, you know, we figuring it out. It's early, but we taking it game by game, quarter by quarter. And everybody contributing. So, you know, I like it.
Thanks, Jason.
All right, Allie, thanks. Great stuff there. And that about does it for the first game of the new NBA season. For Grant Hill, Tim Legler, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching this 2K Sports presentation. As we leave, we present our player of the game.